Hello and welcome to today's conversation brought to you by Chrissy and Tia of Relationship House. So today's topic is secrets and lies. I think that's right. Have I got it right, Chrissy? Is it secrets and lies?
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's all that sort of stuff, secrets, lies, deceit, hiding the truth, and what that does to relationships. And why do people do it? Why would we hide things from our partner?
Yeah, well, I guess one of the big topics would be, conflict avoidant. Lots of people are conflict avoidant. So to avoid having a disagreement or an argument or thinking, gosh, my partner's not going to understand me, or they're going to say this, which I'm not going to want to hear. So we kind of avoid saying something. I don't know. A typical one would be somebody's clearly in a mood or upset. Yeah. And you say to your partner, are you okay? Is everything all right? And they go, yeah, no, I'm fine. Clearly not fine. So it's really kind of emotion dismissing there and not talking about, not bringing into the space. Well, actually, thanks for asking. I'm feeling whatever it is, and then talking about whatever it is that you're feeling or experiencing at the time. So in order to be, conflict avoidant, that person will then blame the other one. Well, I didn't tell you because you said X or Y, or you don't believe me, or you wouldn't be supportive. So I didn't want to be arguing with you. So in other words, putting all the responsibility on their partner rather than taking accountability themselves to
Mm.
bring it to the space.
Yeah. Yeah. And, pretty much why would they do it? It's usually fear of the consequences. So, oh, honey, I forgot to pay, did you pay the bill? Oh, yeah, yeah, I did. When they haven't, because they don't want the nagging or, to feel guilty. So sometimes it's a little thing like that we tell, the white lies, if you like.
Mm.
Sometimes it's much bigger than that. It's a secret, oh, I bumped into my ex. I'm not going to tell the wife because I know what she'd say.
Yeah.
So sometimes they fear the conflict, fear the consequences of telling the truth. But 9 times out of 10, when they get caught, it's 10 times worse, isn't it?
Yeah, because I guess because they've doubled down on the lie itself, and disconnected, so they've pushed the other person away. So then it's like, okay, I've dug a hole for myself now at this point. So they really aren't going to believe me. So again, it's that blame is rather than talking about your feelings, you're blaming your partner for not understanding you. But of course, you haven't given them the opportunity to be able to understand you because you're not clearly expressing your thoughts or your needs at that point.
Yeah, and it's so damaging, isn't it? To the relationship because why didn't they tell me? And if they don't tell me about not paying the bill or about that text or I found something in the wallet, a receipt, if they're not telling me about the little things, then can I trust my partner on the big things, on
Yeah.
staying faithful to me, to have my back, to stay with me if I'm ill? All those things. So that's the damage that it does when we withhold or keep secrets or tell lies in our relationship. We're storing up a whole shitload of trouble.
Yeah.
And that emotional intimacy that we're seeking in our relationship can be really broken for good. Because once trust is broken, it's very hard to get it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And and trust is means different things for different people. So it's generally a conversation that lots of couples don't have. I think it's kind of implied, well, of course I trust my partner. I'm entering this relationship until they disprove or break that trust. Then it's like, oh, okay, we never really talked about perhaps boundaries around this area or that area, and what trust means to each of us. Because John Gottman says very clearly in one of his videos that and in the book that he wrote, that talking about trust, his trust matrix, is that it's, is your partner thinking for two? Or is their partner only thinking about themselves, making choices, decisions, actions, behaviors? Are they for the benefit of the we of the relationship, or just for the I? So it's something that's constantly tested every day within relationships, is, are you there for me? Do you have my back?
Absolutely. And that is just so important for all of us, isn't it? Because we otherwise we're very vulnerable. And sometimes it's not because our partner has done anything wrong, but maybe we're carrying that baggage from previous relationships where trust was broken, or even from our childhood. Our
Yeah.
parents weren't trustworthy. So we come in with distrust, you
Mhm.
know, all women are unfaithful, or all men treat you badly. When you come into relationships with some of those negative beliefs, then of course that's going to be very hard work for your partner. So these are the types of issues that we can really explore and help you with. And we have a workshop coming up on the 24th of September. So if you've got any of these issues around trust, do join us, and we really hope that we can help.
Thank you. See you soon.